I believe K-12 education should lead the AI revolution because we have unfair advantage.
Yeah.
Children are natural innovators. They approach the world with open mind. They're fearless. If we tap into that potential when they are young, not only we create techies, but we create problem solvers.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Beyond the Byte. We are here in fabulous Dubai in the United Arab Emirates, and we are here with Kaisu Pallaskallio. You actually had given an amazing talk about AI in education, and what your company is doing is fantastic. And this is one of the reasons why I wanted to feature you on Beyond the Byte. So let's talk about what you're doing. Tell the audience a little bit about what you're doing with AI in education.
Well, thank you, Mo. It's my pleasure to be here. I'm really glad to connect with you in today's event here in Dubai.
Yeah.
So my name is Kaisu Pallaskallio. I'm the CEO and founder of Code School Finland. And our mission is to empower educators around the world to teach their students skills that the students will need in the future. And naturally, AI is part of it. So my background is in computer science, studied my career as a programmer, worked in IT for more than 20 years. And throughout my career, although I moved on to business and leadership roles, I always felt that having a mind that thinks like a computer scientist has helped me with managing people, managing money, managing projects. So back in 2016, when Finland updated the national core curriculum for basic education to include learning objectives for coding and computational thinking and robotics and AI for all children from the first grade. In Finland, it means that all the children should learn coding from the first grade. So because of my background, I got really interested. I have 3 daughters.
Yeah.
And the eldest was, on grade 3 at the time, 2016 this was. So as a computer scientist and a mother, I really wanted to see what the schools were now teaching my girl. And I realized that they need a bit of support.
Yes.
Because teachers are teachers. They are not, the learning objectives are so high level, they don't have the time or the expertise to decide which tools to pick, what kind of projects to make, how to make a progressive learning path for the students. And that's what we do at Code School Finland.
And so you thought of it like an engineer, which I love because you're a computer scientist, and engineers are problem solvers. You saw a problem being that you want to empower teachers with education. But the interesting thing that I like is that a lot of people nowadays are incorporating AI into business, into finance, into education. But one of the things that I really loved about what you're doing is that you talk about the importance of early education in technology and AI because of the fact that, students when they're young actually are more creative.
Yeah.
And they're problem solvers naturally.
Yes.
And so this is what you're...
Yeah, what I was saying today, Mo, was that I believe K-12 education should lead the AI revolution.
Yes.
Because we have unfair advantage.
Yeah.
Children are natural innovators. They approach the world with open mind. They're fearless. If we tap into that potential when they are young, not only we create techies, but we create problem solvers who see challenges as opportunities to innovate. And because AI is moving so fast, one of the topics today, right?
Yes.
It's important that we teach children and students skills that will help them cope in the future no matter what. So that's problem solving, that's communication, that's teamwork, that growth mindset, learning to learn skill. Yeah, so that's what my company focuses on. So we've prepared a what we call a curriculum, a number of programs teaching materials, and we educate, we upskill the teachers to take these materials, these projects,
Yes.
To their students in the classroom and work alongside the students learning AI as they go together with the students.
You empower the teacher.
Yes, that's the key.
This is amazing. Now, this project started out of Finland.
Yes.
It has expanded.
Yes, we are actually in 18 countries in the world. Yeah.
Amazing.
Yes.
And so you're really helping build a global way to empower teachers.
Yes.
What has been some of the takeaways from this? You as somebody who's solving this derivative problem, you've probably seen how this has implemented in a lot of different countries, a lot of different markets.
Yes. It's funny, I shall say that, but the most challenging thing that we often encounter is not the coding or the AI. It's not the technology.
Not the tech.
It's the fear that the teacher needs to cross first.
The resistance to change.
Exactly.
Yes.
And it's about the model. So our pedagogical model it puts the teacher in the role of a coach. Teacher is not the source of knowledge. Teacher is not the AI expert. No. But they guide their students in helping the students become self-sufficient when it comes to solving challenges. And often it's that mindset of the teacher, but it's also the school environment. It's the principals, it's the administrators, it's the parents who expect the teacher to have a certain kind of role that does not work anymore in this world.
And one of the things that really, I liked what you said that they don't, I both liked and also I wonder how that works. And this is why I found it fascinating, because you said that they don't need to be AI experts.
Yeah.
In fact, you prefer them not to.
Exactly.
Because you want to maintain the spirit of their teaching style.
Yes. If teachers were AI experts, I would assume them not to let the students make their own mistakes. They would correct them.
Well, you got to do.
Yeah. And when a teacher is willing to enter this learning journey together with the students, it creates learning opportunities. And it also proves to the students in real life that learning about AI is a lifelong learning journey.
Yeah, that speaks very, very strongly to me, because I think the best teachers are the ones that are lifelong learners. They're the ones that don't say, okay, I know it all, that's it, I'm just going to teach this. So you're actually saying that you want the teachers to be part of the learning, to learn with the students, but to guide it.
Yeah,
because the teacher's role is to be the guy,
as coach. Yeah, and that will also prepare the students for the work life.
That's right.
To be independent in their thinking. And to be able to work in teams.
Yeah.
The collective amount of learning will become wider, bigger, if we let students work on their own and with their peers, without the teacher trying to pour the knowledge.
Right.
Yeah, that doesn't work. Yeah.
That's been a problem with education, I'd say, today, is that a lot of it is this aspect of education is learn this.
Yeah.
Let me dump all the information that's in my head into yours, and that's not what it's all about.
With technology.
Especially with technology. Albert Einstein used to talk about how the curiosity is really the driving factor in learning. You want students to be curious. So here's a question for you then. The idea is going to be about a dot. You talked about 18 countries. Fantastic. What is the best way for me to bring a program like yours into my curriculum? How can I begin to adopt? What's a good way to bring it in?
Yes. Well, we've chosen a strategy where we always have a local country partner.
Yes.
Although the language of technology, coding, AI is global, we need to contextualize it. So depending on the country's curriculum, we are working with partners who know that country and they already work with schools. So it depends what country the teacher would be in.
Yeah.
So at the moment, our main markets are here in the
Why? So why Dubai? Why the Gulf?
Well, Dubai or Emirates, they have a very advanced curriculum, this creative, this CCDI curriculum.
Yes.
They have declared their ambition to be a global leader in AI.
More.
Yeah.
adopting.
Yes, I think one of the things here is that it's truly sold as the private sector, and the public sector is differences between two sectors.
Yeah.
But that's why this area, we also work with a lot of schools in Southeast Asia.
Yes.
And in Mexico.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
And so, what are some of the success stories that you've had so far with this? What has been the feedback that you've gotten from the teachers when they've incorporated this into curriculum?
Yeah. Well, once we get to the teacher, the feedback is great. So you can review our website is 4.9 on Google. Yeah.
What is the website?
Codeschool.fi.
Codeschool.fi. Codeschool.x.
Yes. So teachers appreciate our solution for two main reasons.
Yeah.
One, it makes life easy for them. Preparing for lesson, it's the whole material have been developed in Finnish classrooms with Finnish teachers, Finnish students, contextualized by our local partners. So it works. It makes life easy for the teachers.
Yes.
The second reason is that our content motivates all kinds of learners. So it's not only for the bright students or the students who are interested in coding or AI, it's for all the students because we make them work in projects, they get to adopt different kinds of roles. I always tell the story of my daughter who was on grade 3 at the time. She's now 17 actually. She, life is difficult, especially having a mother who runs a code school. It's so embarrassing. And when she was on the 9th grade, she had to take a Python programming course, and she could not care about coding at all. And she took. Luckily, her school is one of the schools in Finland who runs out with our content. So she took our Python coding course, and our course is not, when they start teaching about Python, it's very syntax,
Of course. Yeah.
a teenage girl.
It's tough. I mean, you're basically teaching coding language.
Yeah. With our Python course, we make the students work in small teams first to establish their own software company. They have to come up with the name, slogan, brand, presentation. And then the employees of this new company go on a Python course. They need to learn a little bit of the structure of the Python programming language.
Yeah.
And pretty soon they start receiving challenges, questions from their client about, cybersecurity or having somebody to break into their website.
Yeah.
And they have to solve the client's problem.
I see.
With Python, so they may code a password generator or URL checker, and then present to the client. Just explain why we did this.
You're not just building engineers; you're building business leaders.
I know it's the growth mindset, it's the working life skills.
Yeah.
And my daughter realized that even though she, Python programming is not for her, but technology as a study could be, because she loved making the presentations to the client and steering time management, the team, when they
So she found the skill set that she is good at, that she appreciates within that group.
Yes, and technology could really be a career choice. It makes me happy.
How old are some of these kids?
Oh, the youngest students, they are 5 or 6
years old.
Yes, we have our first AI course teaching kids the 7 core principles of AI, like sensors and algorithms and ethics in the language that they speak, not with computers but via play. So we've put in years of product development into this. We know the content works. We know we can train teachers online. So now it's just a question of teachers and school leaders wanting to do this.
That's amazing. 5 years old, learning coding, learning business, learning how to build computer programs.
Yes, work-less.
This is amazing. It's such a pleasure to meet you. It's such a pleasure to see what you're doing. 18 countries, fantastic. I look forward to having that number be closer to 40 and 50.
I'd love that.
Add new markets, and you're making a huge difference and helping address the 85 million job gap that we're going to get over the next 3 or 4 years. But you're doing it with very young age, and that's just so fantastic.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Kaisu, for being with me, and
Thank you.
it's such a pleasure.
Thank you, Mo. Thank you.